So Beyonce's in the news. She drops her 7th album called Renaissance. Renaissance, the second song on it, calls her a god.
She's a god, she's a hero.
Well, maybe that's herself calling her a god. I don't really know. Now, we haven't done a lot on music, but it's obvious here that something weird's going on. Because if you remember back in her Destiny Child days, she was a very religious woman claiming that God was the higher power. But now I guess things are different.
Why did God give me this life? Sometimes it's overwhelming. Why did God give me my talent, my gift, my family? So I'm grateful for the life He's given me. I'm so grateful.
Remember, this is the same Beyonce that also has spirits coming into her. She calls it Sasha Fierce. Sasha Fierce is her alter ego that takes over in the performances.
I guess I wouldn't be very entertaining on the stage, so Sasha comes out. Sasha is my alter ego, and she's fearless. You know, she can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do.
She's able to do things that she normally wouldn't be able to do because she says she is a reserved personality. But this Sasha Fierce comes out of her and causes her to perform in ways that she couldn't normally perform otherwise. Sasha Fierce, or Beyonce, is also married to Jay-Z, another popular singer who is well known for his hand signals. Now, I don't put too much credit into symbology and stuff like that because even I, in my own documentaries, have been accused of putting my hands together the wrong way in Starfall. It's interesting, though, that when you're forcing it and putting your hands in signs and showing the crowd, you might be giving signals to other things that perhaps are a part of your life. But what's interesting is they both start doing this strange hand signal every single time they are on stage. And primarily Jay-Z and now Sasha Fierce, or who I guess is Beyonce, are using these hand signs interchangeably. So many people have caught on that she spoke about it in one of her songs. Some of her lyrics even say she thinks this is corny.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
She thinks it's corny that people think she's a part of the Illuminati. Well, here's a thought. Stop dropping anti-Christian symbology at your concerts. Symbols like the Eye of Providence and the All-Seeing Eye are often associated with secret societies like Freemasonry or the Illuminati, if they even call themselves that anymore. But what's the most interesting about this whole thing, the most recent news, is that she has said that, oh yeah, by the way, I want to dedicate this to all the fallen angels. Let's read this together. She says, I want to give special thanks to Rumi, Sir, and Blue for allowing me the space, creativity, and inspiration, and a special thanks to my beautiful husband and muse, who held me down during those late nights in the studio. A big thanks to you, my Uncle Johnny. He was my godmother and the first person to expose me to a lot of the music and culture that served as an inspiration for this album. So her gay uncle inspired her to write this album. The same one that says that she's a god? All right, that's just a side note. I just find that interesting. Thank you to all the pioneers who originate culture, to all of the fallen angels whose contributions have gone unrecognized for too long. This is a celebration for you. And then she goes on to thank her crew, her producers. But what I find is interesting is if it was about Uncle Johnny, she put him, and then she talked about pioneers, and then she talked about the fallen angels. If she was talking about Johnny as a fallen angel, she wouldn't have separated them into separate categories and then inserted pioneers in the middle of them. I mean, I suppose she could be talking about dead friends, but I just don't see, with her track record and being in the church at one time, I just don't see her using those words to refer to any of her friends if she knows really what she's dealing with. Fallen angels are not something you call your dead friends or dead people that have been friends with you that you know. So there's something strange going on here. What do you think? Leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. Let's assume for the moment she is actually talking about fallen angels. What does that mean biblically? Revelation 12:7-9 says, now war arose in heaven. In heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was defeated, and there was no longer any place for them in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown out, that ancient serpent who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was thrown out to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. So the devil has angels. These are fallen angels, fallen to earth. Satan was cast down as lightning, Jesus said in the Gospels. These angels that were cast out with them, Revelation goes on to describe there was 1/3 of heaven that was cast out with them. And if she's thanking these angels, she doesn't know who she's playing with. The fallen angels. Pray for this woman. It is often very, very lonely at the top, and it's hard to reach someone with such high power. But with her and Jay-Z at this top period, the only thing you can do is pray.